Hi there, this is Sasha with Bath and Granite. Want to do a post-mortem on a kitchen project? We have a customer that chose River Bordeaux and fortunately isn't quite happy with it. So we did a bit of a post-mortem on our end. Because of the equipment that we have, we can do some unique stuff that I think most stone fabricators in Denver cannot do. And this can turn into somewhat of a formal review on our end to make sure that we did what should have been done. So this is what the customer's project looks like, and this customer is not happy with how this color matching turned out. So here's the seam is right around here. Now this is somewhat of a pixelated view, but you can see it's a little bit darker here than it is down here. And what we've done is we matched up these veins and did our best to color match here. Here's a more zoomed in view, a little bit less pixelated. You can see this is certainly darker and this is certainly lighter. But these areas match up and it remotely matches up. So let's look at the slabs before they got fabricated. This was slab 1 and this was slab 2. Now the piece in question is this one right here. You can see it takes up almost the entire length of the slab, so it can't be rotated 90 degrees. It can only be shifted up and down the slab. This color of stone, River Bordeaux, is an in-stock stone for us. That means we buy it by the bundle from a distributor or directly from a quarry, and the slabs are sequential. So this slab, one slab was directly after the next slab in the same bundle of slabs. These weren't from separate color lots or, in our business, bundles. This is the closest one slab can be to another. They came out of the same block. So let's talk about what are the possibilities. In this case, our client suggested, well, hey, why this is darker and this is darker, why not rotate this piece 180 degrees so that the dark side matches up with the dark side? And again, we're really proud to have this equipment so we can actually see what it looks like. And this is what it would look like if we just rotated that piece 180 degrees. Unfortunately, nothing matches up at that point. And while the seam is quite obvious here, it becomes even more obvious with this setup here. So this is one of those scenarios where it doesn't look great. The way it's set up now, it just doesn't look great. And we understand why the customer is dissatisfied with it. But this also demonstrates the limitations of what a stone fabricator can do with a natural stone that has so much color movement in it. We're limited. And this is really one of the best advantages of quartz, is the consistency and the color. Again, quartz also isn't perfect, but it's a bit more manageable than this is. For a design element, if there's you designers out there, how would you prevent this from happening? If you had a rustic home and you wanted to have this kind of stone in it, you'd need to break it up a bit in the cabinet design. So you would put an appliance here, not in the island, which may sometimes break up the triangle. So not best practice for kitchen layout design, but ideal for stone matching. Sometimes they'll break it up in a few different ways, pantries, linen cabinets, but in this case, the easiest way to have done it would have been to put an appliance here or reconfigure entirely. But that's very design heavy and sometimes not the optimal look for the kitchen either. So we're kind of torn as to what we can do from a design perspective for a kitchen layout like this, where there's a lot of big, long sections.